Welcome to the Azzurri Podcast!
Chance to make it 1-0, and Stephen Ross Pigliosi does so.
An 8-week suspension for a faithful comment?
Oh, Mick's fighting again.
Gee, it's just not good enough.
Well, boys will be boys. Play on.
Sometimes it may be good, sometimes it may be shit.
That was pretty well done, actually.
Yeah,
This week,
now I don't have to edit it again.
idiot. We get better and better every week, don't we?
I don't know, after last week's performance.
In terms of our production, we find a problem and we solve it.
I try and find
Check out the hook while my DJ revolves it.
That too. I tried to find the easiest way to be lazy.
Turns out
We can do it.
being lazy is difficult.
Well, no, not using expletives and being an idiot's fucking
Yeah,
helps it.
yeah.
So,
Not expletives are fine.
certain expletives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not slurs, no good.
No.
Expletives, fine.
Sure. But after last week's debacle, not going to apologise. Don't really care. So if you put your fucking, I don't know who, Dylan said he listened to the whole thing, so I don't know how we did that. But
So I listened to 2 seconds to confirm with the boys, and I went, "Oh, this is going to stink." How many views did we get last week? It wouldn't
I
have been
haven't
many.
even looked, but I can look while you're talking.
Yeah, it would not have been many because when they said echo, I thought it'd just be, you know how we've had trouble with your mic over the times. There was that shitty noise, and I thought the boys were just complaining about that. I was like, "Fucking grow up."
No, they weren't actually.
No, it was a
legitimately-
proper. You were getting 2 podcasts for the price of 1.
Yeah, pretty much. Don't want to talk about it. Don't really care. We'll have a look at the views and then move on. But
42.
it actually wasn't our worst video. 9 out of 10.
Average view duration, I can get behind that though. 5 minutes. I'm surprised people lasted 5 minutes.
I want to know what the 10th one is. Fuck, that must be bad.
TKs?
Oh, potentially. Yeah, that went for 3 hours.
That
Not
makes
surprised. Average duration 5 minutes. So that's the start of it, and that was it.
Yeah. Well, that's what you get for doing your job hungover, I suppose.
Many things.
But we're sober this week. We're back on the
We think
beers.
so.
We're currently
Yeah.
drinking ourselves to a point
Maybe
of
that's a secret.
hungover.
Maybe that's a secret. Actually, I have beer. We should have had a beer last week, but I don't think any of us, either of us could have handled it. But
Oh
anyway.
no! I didn't have another beer for another 3 days.
It's
tough.
Can't say the same, but sure.
Yeah.
Just a fucking animal for it. Anyway, how's your week?
Good mate. Good. Nice week away in Wagga.
I don't think those two things go in a sentence, do they?
Well, I got my new golf club, so that was good.
Oh well, that's a win. I suppose.
Haven't hit them yet because I've been too busy.
This weekend?
Maybe.
I don't know.
Well,
You're not playing soccer?
not for you.
We'll look at it.
It's not on your pivot foot, which is good. Same as mine.
It's on my front right foot though.
Yeah, it's
We'll
alright.
get to that
So is
because we
mine.
haven't even spoken about why I won't be able to play.
No, that's right.
Um,
Similar mystery to mine.
No, mine's not a similar mystery.
It was sniper.
It happened.
Yeah. No, but the how it was the sniper. But
yeah.
we'll get to that.
Yeah.
Other than that, it was good. Football was enjoyable for a change.
Yeah, I had a good weekend. Other than
Stressful. 6,000 players got hurt, but again, we'll touch on that later. I sprouted 1,000 grey hairs. I've left John with no team to pick this week.
worked them to the bone. Now they can't fucking play
Yeah,
anymore.
so it was a look. I'm a hard taskmaster, but we got 3 points. So, but again,
I say
that's
suck shit.
coming. Yeah, that's right. Not my problem.
John's got a bigger problem to deal with. You've won more games than him in reserve grade, so
I've 1-0 as a coach. Can't be that hard.
can't be hard. I said, do your job and do it well.
That's right. If Dill happens to slip up at any stage,
Not the undercut. Come straight in and fucking kick him in the legs.
We've sacked one coach before.
That's
Years
we're not
and
going down
years
there.
ago.
I was about to say we're not going down there, are we?
No. Wayne Bailey.
He was on the chopping block when he fucking started that bloke. Yeah. Anything else for your week?
Nah, nothing. Oh, no.
Oh, I'm glad you asked. Yeah, mine was good.
I was getting there.
Mine was good
Yeah, what'd you do?
up until Saturday, but Friday.
Your Friday was good.
Friday was very good. But probably played the best round of golf I've ever played in my life.
Probably the best that anyone in Newcastle's ever played.
Nearly holed out
Outside
in a
of-
hole in one. That was fucking unbelievable sense.
Who was that bloke? Nathan Green or something? Was that
Cool.
our professional golfer from Newcastle?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sure.
Who's Cameron Green?
Don't know.
Who the other one? No, it's Cameron Smith.
Yes. But he's not from
Oh, Cameron Green's the cricketer. Yeah, anyway.
Anyway, I digress. Yep, golf was good Friday.
Yep.
Previous to the week was busy work as usual. I went to training. That's some news.
Ew. Why?
I'm asking myself the same thing. So, going from training to getting the club culture back, apparently.
Yep.
To now,
Well, you won't be doing it again.
won't be doing it again forever. So.
No, I wouldn't make a habit of it. That's
So,
probably why I gave it away.
Yeah. But yeah, that was my week. Anyway, news, trivia night.
Yep, that's still a thing.
It's up.
We have a date.
We have a date.
Tickets are for sale.
We have tickets for sale, and we have a thing on a square app with a QR code.
Yep.
Fuck me dead.
I haven't bought them, but I'm sure plenty of people have.
I don't know. Haven't looked.
Isn't it your baby?
Sure. No, not the square app. That's our fearless leader, El Prez.
No, okay.
I don't get to look at that.
No.
He's got the keys to the kingdom. So
Oh.
I'll ask him after this.
I've
Just something that makes you curious.
I've sacked him once.
Like,
I'll sack him again.
like I said, we might have
He
10
doesn't
people
tell us.
there, and there would be one at every table.
Yeah, I think so. It'll be like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire or something like that. We'll pass it around the room. You're in the hot seat.
Yeah.
But yeah, that'll be a good night for anyone that wants to come. That's or wants to
Bring
donate
everyone.
because you're listening in Austria.
Bring everyone. Doesn't have to be, as long as you're over 18, you're welcome.
Yeah, and can speak some liquor English.
But that doesn't matter.
Well, there's
It just
no
means you won't-
translated question.
That's right. It just means you won't answer the questions correctly.
Oh, that's a good point. Just answer yes or no. A,
Yeah.
B, C, D. $10 a head, $100 a table.
Yep.
However many tables can fit into the upstairs at Hexham
15.
Bowling
We're
Club.
being told it's 150 max. So 15 tables is maximum.
So get in quick.
Get in while it's
Cheap.
hot. And
Because
cheap.
we will up the price.
If we need to sell more tickets because the demand's too high, we'll up the price. Anyway, that's trivia night sorted. This week, other news, not really that much.
No, it's pretty quiet, really,
Yeah, very quiet.
on the Western Front.
Yeah. If me going to training is a fucking news topic, we're at strife.
Yeah, we are. No beers and barbecue this week because
No,
we couldn't be fucked.
fair.
Did it last week. If you missed it, too
I had
bad.
Chinese on Thursday.
No, I left early.
Well, Braden and Sochi did.
Yeah, okay, that's good.
So did Joshy have any? I think he did.
He does.
Yeah, he did.
He does not mind a bit of Asian cuisine. So
He does. Joshy did. I did not. I sat there and had a beer and a water.
in that order.
No,
Or
yeah,
together.
beer first, water second.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always beer first. Don't waste time on that. Anyway, birthdays. My friend in golf, also English,
Mm.
also incredibly,
Resident Furious Pom.
yeah, the resident furious secretary Pom.
Mm.
Happy birthday for this week. It's actually tomorrow.
Right.
So
Oliver?
today.
Yeah, for us tomorrow, for you today. If you're watching later in the week, however many days ago. So
Is he 3-0 club now? I think he's over 3-0.
oh, he'd be like mid late.
Fuck, that's a bit rough. If he's late 30s, he makes me look like a fucking foot.
Well,
I'm sure you can find that. And also, so it'll be tomorrow for podcast listeners.
yes,
Nash's birthday, or Nash Wednesday, as
Nash
we like to call
Wednesday.
it. Like, as we like to call it, with the body of Christ, do all that stuff. He's a very religious man.
Is he?
Don't think so, but his name relates to something religious.
I thought it was. I was thinking of the bushfires down in Victoria, but
Well,
we're
that too.
obviously on two different.
Sure. Anyway,
1991,
same age as me.
old,
Number 32.
wrong side of 30.
Fuck you. And yeah, so that's the birthdays of the week.
Oh, there's also Mrs. Marcus last year.
Marcus.
It just says Marcus Duncan.
No, more, isn't it? Oh, I don't know.
Who's Marcus?
The Mar-
Marcus Duncan plays for.
Marcus that played for us last year.
Yeah.
We got from Singleton has now.
Who's gone back to Singleton?
Yeah.
Who now just goes by Marcus on Facebook.
Yeah. He's like McLovin.
It's also his birthday tomorrow, so
Happy birthday, mate.
and I wasn't going to mention him because he went to Stockton, and they got beat on the week. So actually, Patrick Nolan. Also his birthday on Friday, so happy birthday, mate.
Man, I mean, we've got a heaps better physio now, so. Actually, there's some news for you.
Yeah.
Physio
Yep.
has demanded more money for next year's first topic. She'll love this too, because she's an avid listener. Also,
Mm.
won't put it out there, you don't get paid more money when we've had the biggest injury list we've ever had in Azzurri history.
Look. Here we go.
And she's also said she wants to come on the pod.
No, you don't want to do that.
Wow. I'm not, I don't
Although
care.
she's what are we in week 17? She's still here, so that's a positive.
And she's talking about next year.
Yeah. well, that's more
might
than
not be able
that's
to
more
afford
than
it,
some of us.
I'm not talking about tomorrow, let alone fucking next
Yeah.
year.
More money. Interesting. Well, unfortunately, if you read the fine print and the terms and conditions in your contract,
Which
you
he doesn't have.
You have to be here. Well, exactly. So you stick your money up your ass. But for you to be paid in any sort, let alone full, you have to be here for every single week, and you're away the other week because you're snowboarding, having more fun than the boys. So you don't get paid at all. Unfortunate for you.
Guess what? Out. So you don't get paid now.
Yeah. And at the end of the day, this podcast runs a club.
I
So-
heard that she was going to get $2,000 for the year. And
From who?
let me finish. And
Oh,
then
okay.
we take $100 off for every injury that happens because it's blatantly her fault.
Because she's supposed to be maintenance.
So technically, she now owes
And
us
prevention.
$700.
It's $200 sitting here.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, actually, I've been injured twice.
Yeah, you have.
Had
So
the
you've got
quad.
a double dip.
Quad in the ankle.
I'm always injured. I'm just legitimately fucking.
Oh, and me toe, but I played through me toe. We
did you
count
do that at
half
soccer
right.
though, or did you
Yeah,
do
yeah,
that?
it was at soccer.
Oh, like the crookedness and the mankiness of it, like kick your bell or
Oh,
something.
nah, Mankey comes and goes. But the actual, like the bone issue, yeah, that was soccer based. There's 300.
Unlucky, Kira. Looks like you're paying for the boys' end of season trip.
But if you'd like to, more than welcome on the pod. You have to reach out, just like we tell everybody else to. You're not anything special compared to the boys. So comment down below.
Actually,
Come on board. Don't come on board.
Kira, I know she's an avid commenter.
She
tried,
is.
She tried to comment and her YouTube deleted her
How
comments.
funny was that? We need to figure that out. That
It's YouTube, but we got nothing to do with it.
our commenters can't be abusive down the bottom.
Apparently, yeah, you can be abusive, but you just got to use selective language.
Should I read it out? Because
Sure.
I actually saved it. She sent
You
it
do
to
that,
me, and I was like,
and I'm going to say this: it's like comment below Kira and just say yes, in,
yes,
and then we'll know that you want to be on.
yeah, that's right. And
It might be next week, could be the week after,
what's next week?
could be Brady,
Could be.
might not be,
I don't know.
could be Kira.
Could be neither if we
Could
forget
be
to
just us
message him.
again.
That's the reason we sit here alone for the last 2 weeks. So it was on the Jim Snoosby episode, and it was where right around the time where Jim promised someone that he was going to come and watch a game.
Mm.
Turns out that person was Kira that he promised.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, and it was the Westlakes game, which he did come to, and
Yep.
we won, so the curse is lifted. Thanks, Jim.
The voodoo's done.
But the comment that kept being deleted, and she tried posting this like 6 times or something, was, Jim, you promised me to come to Westlakes, you goldfish fuck.
Now I want to just want to touch on the goldfish. Is that because he's like
He's got a memory like a sieve.
fish? Yeah, like a forgetful man.
Yes, yeah.
Oh well, he heard it here first. Jim's a goldfish. Fuck.
Oh.
I might buy a goldfish and just name it Jim.
You can buy a whole tank full.
Put
You
it
can have
in.
the Sneesby family.
We can put it up here. Sit it up on the thing. Jim the goldfish. Next to the fucking bottle of husk.
Oh.
Dear. Jim the goldfish. That's great. Anyway, moving swiftly on from that, let's talk about the weekend that was.
Yeah, anyway, Kira, more than welcome on.
Yeah,
Because
comment
we're running
below,
out.
but
We're running out of guests.
We need impressions. So
Yeah,
comment
we
below
also do know that.
and like and subscribe for anyone else that's watching. Anyway, Westlakes
Yeah, that was a thing.
happened the weekend.
Did.
Feels
good.
It does.
Feels good.
It's nice
Feels
to be
weird, actually.
Upbeat.
Yeah, I said to Braden at the end of the day, I said, feels like club's back.
Back.
Well, yeah, back.
I don't think
Like,
it was
all the
ever
way
gone.
back.
Ah.
All the way back.
Culture's back,
Yeah, culture's back. Started with you training, I assume.
apparently.
And ended with a 7-point day against one of the stinkier clubs in the league.
7-point day
you
and
gotta get them
promised
somewhere.
7 injuries.
Yeah, yeah.
We had 3 goalkeepers at one point, so it had to be.
There was 4. Braden was 5. I can count 5.
5.
So 7's not a bad guess.
That was an estimated guess. Anyway, just to touch on Westlakes, we'll just go straight into third grade, I suppose.
Mhm.
2-all draw.
Yep.
So there's the 7 points that we're talking about, because the other 2, if you can do maths, you can figure out the other 2 are wins. But 2-all draw. Don't know who scored.
Sam Willis?
And Chris Bailey.
Correct.
True. A bit of a scrappy doodah. Boys played well. They looked like fucking Barcelona at times, moving the ball around.
Yeah, at times.
And other times they didn't.
No.
Very much the opposite. But I don't know. We looked like we were actually controlling the game. I think they just got a couple of lucky scrappy goals and
Oh, no. The first one was a fucking great,
Oh, actually, no, you're
great
right.
strike.
First one was a
25 out.
volley.
Yeah, just smoked it
True.
past.
Second one was scrappy.
Who did we have in goals?
Lockie Terry.
That
guy.
My hair went a bit weird. Yeah,
relate.
that was a good goal. The second one, very scrappy off a corner.
True.
And they were really the only 2 chances that the boys had. That Westlakes had.
Yep.
We dominated the ball. You know,
So what does that
dominated
say for us?
going
We need
forward.
to finish better.
Yeah, as we maybe certain someone wasn't the problem after all.
Don't know.
Speaking of not being able to finish, it's a point. Keeps the boys going in the right direction. I imagine finals is well and truly off the table by now, but
There's still mathematically a chance, but I don't like the chances.
no, it's like 0 points.
You got more chance of going to win the fucking 100 million from last week.
More chance of me knocking off Margot Robbie.
That too.
Good movie that actually.
I'm not
We can
surprised.
talk about that later, but
Yeah, that can be what's on your mind later, I suppose.
yeah.
Margot Robbie, clearly. Anyway, reserve grade. I won't talk. Oh, actually, third grade man of the match was Chrissy Bales.
Yes, it was.
Played well. Well done, mate.
Did play well.
Don't really want to talk too much more about it because we've got better things to talk about.
We do have better things to talk about.
Reserve grade.
Yep.
I got sniped.
You did?
My ankle's fucked.
Yep.
Luke,
Luke Socher got sniped.
Luke,
His fingers fucked.
he's about to go skiing this week, poor cunt. He has a broken hand, so good luck with that.
Chris Bailey got sniped. So he's fucked.
We literally had 2 goalkeepers and me go down in the space of 10 minutes.
However, we got a 3-2 win.
We did.
The boys battled on. We finished the game with 10 men due to injuries and running out of substitutions.
Correct.
Ended up with Jason Delforce in goals.
Old 3-game Delhi.
If I had 2 weeks in a row, he's a
Iron
as we
Man.
call Iron Man, correct?
But yes, the boys got the win. Big Nashy tap on the score sheet.
Yep.
Obby. And Wilson will probably one of the best goals. That man does not know how to score a tap in.
No.
It's either got to be top bins or he doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, it's 30 yards or, why bother turning up?
It's 30 yards or I'm going fishing.
Yeah, that's right.
So that bloke, I love him because he scores fantastic goals, but do it more often.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, do it more often. How
Just
hard
do
can
it.
it be? You've done it that many times. It
You've done
can't
it
be that
twice.
hard.
3 times. 3.
But a very spirited performance.
Correct.
I think we shifted the ball around pretty well.
Smart change at half time because first half was a bit dogged.
Was dogged.
Got the dog in him. But yeah, the smart change to the old tried and trusted FFA. Lockie Watson will hate this 4-3-3.
Right. But it's worked for the boys all year. It's got us to this point.
And here we are again with a win.
I had that in my mind 15 minutes into the game.
As soon as John leaves, I'm swapping it.
It was only that it was going to be too difficult to do it on the field, like and on the fly, that I didn't do it as soon as John walked away.
Sure.
But, about 10, 15 minutes into the game, I'm sat there with me, call it my mini iPad, looking at the team sheet going, who can go where?
Is this your
phone? But I don't have phones on the bench. No phones on the bench. So it wasn't a phone. It was a mini iPad.
Right. That was your phone.
Yes. And walked over to Nash as soon as the halftime whistle blew. Said 4-3-3. He went, I think so. I went, good.
Fair enough.
Glad I was on the right page. Walked in. I just started drawing on the board. Said, there you go, boys. Go and fucking figure it out.
Yeah. Animated dressing room at half time.
Was it very animated? Oh, look.
Multiple were upset.
Nash was joking about me firing up. I said, mate, you haven't seen me.
You didn't even need to.
No, I wasn't that.
You weren't animated.
I was
There
direct.
was everyone else around you.
I was direct tonight,
Yeah.
which fired everybody else up, I think.
Well,
Be
I
wrong.
love it. I'm getting used to this. I'm going to start calling it the Nash Wednesday.
Yeah.
Where you just get told.
Nash Saturday.
Nashed.
You
Yeah,
get nashed.
absolutely nashed.
Lashed by Nash.
That's the one.
He started off quite composed and then got to a point and it just jacked up.
You know how he said that he played rugby union? And I never understood that?
No, I don't, but...
Well, he played rugby union,
Okay.
so I'll fill you in on that part. He was not going to play for us this year because he was going back to play rugby union.
Idiot.
Come back. Not an idiot. Then second thing, I can see where the angry little man is in him.
Yeah.
I've seen the passion.
Very
I'm going to
passionate.
call it passion, but I also say anger. I love it. Keep it up.
You got to have it.
Yeah,
You got to
true.
have these people in the dressing room.
Yeah, I hope he brings it next year as well.
Yeah.
Continuation of the anger. Bring it through.
Yep.
I love it because it's controlled anger.
That's right.
It's not
constructive
yes.
anger.
Constructive
Yeah.
anger, if there is such thing. Probably that.
I'm glad the boys got over the line because you're not going to have me next weekend because or this weekend I'll be watching
Not gonna have me.
what are they? The Matildas.
Sure. I'm not going to be there this weekend either. I'm dead.
No, because you're dead.
D-E-D.
dead.
Correct. So we'll just touch on that. I was sniped. It was literally went to take off, foot got stuck in the fucking cricket pitch, and ligament went snappy doodah.
That's what you get for
Pretty bad when both centre backs go, yep, we heard that.
I heard it from the sideline.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it wasn't good then.
No.
I can tell you it's not good. It doesn't feel good.
No, as soon as you stepped and I heard it, I went, oh no.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't going to put Chris Bailey on, which would have allowed, well, no, because it didn't matter because Socha got injured and Chris would have been the sub anyway. But, yeah, I was going to bring, I don't know, someone else on.
Mm.
And then you went down. I was like, oh, fuck, here we go. And then the dominoes fell. And
Yeah,
we finished
they
the
all
game. From 15 minutes to go I had 4 available subs left in 2.
So it was a really boring game up until that point. It was sitting at 1-1
Yeah.
when I got injured.
Was it?
Yep.
Okay.
1-1, and then it went bang, bang, bang. 3 goals were scored. 3 injuries happened.
We went up 3-1 and then the other 2 injuries happened, I think.
Yeah.
And,
They scored 1 at the end.
yeah, like all in the last 10 minutes. It was fucking bizarre.
Yeah, ended up being 3-2.
Yeah,
Like
heart
10
attack.
minutes. It was like, you know when you watch a game and you go, oh, you only had to watch the last 10 minutes? That was that game.
Yeah, that's the perfect example. of that.
Delhi, man of the match.
Really man of the
Ended up
match.
in goals.
Played centre back. Played a bit of midfield when he stepped in, as he was asked to do. Which was good. Boys listening to the required roles. Not that fucking Delhi would have cared. He would have done it anyway.
Man of the club.
And then, stepped into... He just goes, I'm playing goals. I'm like, right, man, I'm just trying to burn down the clock. We had 4 minutes to go when...
So just trying to burn down the field.
All that too. We had 4 minutes left when Chris Bailey went down. And I was like, oh, well, let's fucking drag this out as long as we can. So I was going to put Nash in there.
Delhi's got it covered, mate. Yeah, she come and
Oh, yeah.
did a good claim too.
He did claim to high ball.
1
One
good for
out,
him.
100% save percentage. So
Very
that's
good.
from him.
Clean sheet on his... No, he conceded 1.
No.
No? Clean sheet from
Chris
Delhi.
Bailey conceded 1 as he blew out
Got-
his knee.
He got sniped. So is he gone?
Yeah. He had to be decided.
Right. First grade. Pro club. We're back, baby.
I fucking love a clean sheet.
And that man probably played one of his best games
He was
in
excellent.
a blue shirt on the weekend.
Maybe he should get on the piss the night before all the time.
Yeah, maybe.
He was-
Maybe that's a secret.
He was excellent.
I'm
Have a
gonna put-
birthday every week, mate.
I'm going to put it out there. The rest of first grade, you're idiots because you picked Sparrow as man of the match. Definitely wasn't him.
No.
It's fucking Alex Evans all over.
Sparrow toiled.
He did something. He turned up.
Yeah, he toiled.
Flapped his wings a bit. And
He almost cost himself the goal by running straight at the keeper. It was only the keeper had fucking spaghetti arms.
I
It
do,
went straight past him.
actually, add to the injury list, Jim.
Well, he was already kind of injured, but then he made it heaps worse.
He did it.
Yeah.
And he goes, I should have done that. He said it like 6 times after he fucking went out to hug Alex, and then he did it again when Harry scored.
Here we go. We were talking about Kira getting paid this year. Well, Jim can pay because he used her services, her physio services,
Yesterday.
whenever it was, Saturday.
Sure.
Yeah. To get treatment on his injury. So we'll ship the bill to Lambton.
Fair.
But
How many gyms are in Lambton?
Oh, probably
One of them will pay it.
73.
One of them will pay it. But yeah, it was a great performance.
Was actually.
The boys looked like they were never really in any sort of trouble.
It looked like they were enjoying it.
Yeah,
Well, they
with
knew what they were
smiles
doing.
on faces.
Hmm.
One thing I did love on the weekend, but
Hmm.
Adam Sidotti getting a fucking pen. That little 1-2 with him and Spaz,
You know what I didn't like?
that he didn't take it.
Correct.
Kane, I'm going to put it out there, mate. You missed 2. Yes?
They were saved. They weren't missed.
Well, that's missing a pen, mate. You're not scoring.
Depends.
Either which way, they're
doesn't
shit
matter.
pens. If they're getting saved, they're shit.
Yeah, sure.
But 2 of them,
Yeah,
One's okay.
two of them not good.
2 insane game.
Yeah.
You're getting to Brady Richardson level.
Yeah, that's not good. Did he have 3 in the game?
Yeah. I back your boats. No, I don't.
I'll have another go.
Another one. Shit.
No. Okay, never mind.
Anyway, so we'll start. He's lucky not to have the Brody Richardson.
I've forgotten about that, and I'm sure Broads had too.
And I'm sure he's going to hate us for bringing it back up.
Yeah. Oh, that's assuming he listens.
That probably doesn't. He doesn't want to come on.
No, that's right. He's probably glad we haven't messaged him.
He's probably sitting there going, thank fuck they didn't message me
I
this
don't
week.
want to put up with these peanuts.
I'm getting a beer.
No, thank you. 3-0 result. Very good for the boys to get back on the bandwagon. Obviously, it was pending the result of the Minmi Cardiff game on Sunday, but those pussies washed it out with the torrential downpour we had overnight. So that game will be played through either this week or next week, I believe. Hopefully there's a draw there and that all but secures our safety in the league.
What's his Cardiff Minmi?
Yeah. I think if Minmi beat Cardiff, that's pretty much it sorted, at least for us.
Isn't that the match where they
vice
all
versa.
like trade wives and daughters or something? It just feels like
on the Friday night before.
Sure. It just feels like the vibe of those two teams.
Mothers and sisters.
Sure.
Within their teams.
It's just very, without being rude.
Oh, I would.
Incestuous.
You can say that one?
I think so.
Yeah, okay.
I don't think that's bad.
No.
That's if it's truth.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
But yeah, that just reeks of cesspit, that game.
Oh, just how Evo likes to talk about games being a stinky 0-0.
Yeah.
It
Like
wouldn't matter.
Burnley.
It wouldn't matter what the score is. That game would be stinky.
It'd be really poor quality, but it'd be really physical. I feel it'd be a lot of like dog shots.
Yeah, It'd be like watching rugby league.
Yeah, a lot of the old back of the leg rakes and pulling shirts and.
May not even be that. It might just be rugby tackles and
fair.
this.
It's pretty much that's what it was when we played Cardiff.
Yeah, that's right. So that's why I expect it. And when Minmi go down, they get quite physical, and whingy too. Both very whingy clubs. For teams that suck, they whine a lot.
I will say this, but it would be pretty funny to see Cardiff go down.
Oh, mate, I would love nothing more.
I mean, I
don't want to play again at Minmi.
As much as Minmi peasants, I'd still prefer Cardiff to go down.
That are there by default. I would much rather see.
Imagine that. The club that's been in Zone Premier League for years and years and years and years go down to a club that got here by default. And they're the team that knocks them down too.
Couldn't happen to a nicer club.
Yeah, I know. Fucking how good would that be?
They can go down and get refereed by
Ruggy.
certain characters.
Ruggy.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Anyway, we've gone off topic a little bit. Again, we did mention that Sparrow was man of the match. I don't know why. If that was me making the call, he was like probably 10 out of the 11.
Nah, it's generous.
The guy on the bench had come on for 10 seconds.
Delhi was better than him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Naturally.
I mean, he did score a goal, which was probably his shining light, which probably puts him into 10th for me. That's about it.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Behind Watto.
Because Watto didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Ahead of...
I think the only one that could have probably been worse is probably Watto. So I think that's fair.
Oh, okay.
And I'm not saying worse, it's just, you don't fucking do anything.
Yeah, that's a good point. He stood in between
he
the sticks.
He just stood to the sticks and kicked the ball around.
Yeah, just stomped on my grass a little bit.
Yeah.
So great result all across the board. 7 points.
Very fair.
On to next week.
And we'll touch upon that Jim did come back.
Jim did come back.
And we did win.
We did
so
win.
The voodoo and the whatever you want to call
His curse is gone. PK's curse is gone.
The goldfish curse is gone.
The goldfish curse. Right. It's all disappeared. That's what I said. The club's all the way back. Oh, actually, this is good segue. It's not written down. Speaking of Jim and clubs all the way back, the fucking Ant Sharks.
Yeah,
all the way back.
I think we need to do this for this bit.
Do we? Oh, no.
I've done it again.
Oh, no. Hitting the right button?
I don't know. Anyway. Okay, it's not working.
Thank the USA. No, we won't be thanking the USA.
Maybe that's why. Here we go. Now try it. No.
Surely.
I don't know. Well, Sochi's going to be very upset with the last 5 seconds. Anyway, Goof of the week. Those idiots that dob the Ant Sharks in.
Whoever runs this computer.
Or the computer. Yeah.
For the narrative of the story, whoever dobbed them in.
Isn't that the same thing?
Yeah, well, it's not the...
The narration of the story?
Yeah, sure.
The narrative of the story.
For the sake of the story,
Sure.
yes, whoever
Better.
dobbed them in.
Mm.
The actual, for another time around a campfire somewhere.
Yeah,
In a
that's off,
dome.
that's off pod.
Yeah, definitely. But 14 points recouped. Suck shit. Premiership claimed. Rolled into a Friday night game against our friends Newcastle, Croatia.
Got fucking pumped.
It was a fucking annihilation.
Fucking 10-5 or some shit.
10-5 was the full-time result. It got back, I think, as close as 7-5 at one stage. When they went down 7-5, they dropped back to 3 at the back.
Then what?
8-5, they went to 2 at the back.
I think they said they ended up just having Reece at the back.
Yes. They had their goalkeeper up front,
Yeah.
and they're up front in goals.
The fact that they're still scoring like 5 goals with their goalkeeper up front,
Hideous.
it's a disgusting showing of how good they are.
When you've got an NPL side playing all age Friday night.
Is it A's?
I assume it's A's.
Surely.
I mean, the boys are mischievous, but
They're there for
surely
a bit
they're
of piss
honest. Yeah. They're honest enough to play A grade. But whatever the case, fucking what a week for them.
Mm.
So,
Good on the coaster.
good on the Ant Sharks, lifting the premiership.
And
One
gift
of
of the week goes to that idiot that dogged him in.
Yeah, that's right.
Newcastle, Croatia.
Suck shit.
Shit, did I say that loud?
And Newcastle Uni.
Yeah, and them too. Idiots. Ladies' results.
Yep.
A grade, 1-0 win.
Yep.
Do you know how...
I don't know anything about it. Apparently the goal was good. And they're playing finals football, which is good.
Cool.
By the club.
Lovely jubbly.
One of the prides of the club.
D grade.
1-0 loss against one of the top 3 sides.
In a very wet game.
It wasn't too bad. It was
Right.
a little
Moist.
damp area of the goal mouth,
Mm-hmm.
about the width of this room.
Right.
So for you watching at home, to
Not
exaggerate the room, 16 metres by 15 metres.
So the whole 18-yard box.
About 1.5 metres by 1.5 metres.
Okay.
Yeah, it was the girls played well. They let the Mayfield girls get into their heads.
The
They are
old Mayfield head fuck.
Big boppers that are angry and physical.
I don't think we can use that terminology. Big boppers.
Oh, it's late now.
Do we get it?
Not the F word. No, they're just like intimidating. They're like, some of them were 6'2".
Okay, move on quickly.
And just pushed our girls around the park, got in their heads. A scrappy goal off a corner, flicked in at the near post. Other than that, they never really had a chance in the game. And a disappointing way to finish the year. But when you look back at the second half of the season and they played the top 3 sides, they had a 0-0 draw, a 0-0 draw, and a 1-0 loss. So
Good on
massive
them.
turnaround considering in the first half of the season they conceded like 15 goals against them.
Good from the girls.
Very good. Very good. So half of them will be back.
Are they gonna play
half of
finals
them
football?
won't. No.
No chance?
No.
Oh, is that the last game?
That's last game of the season.
okay,
too.
gotcha.
No.
Oh, true. Actually,
Believe
there's
so.
some news.
Season's over.
Yeah, all age guys could be coming to help out.
Oh, yeah.
Help the injury
Could have some new
crisis.
players. Oh, well, watch out, boys, because we have
They're
a new
actually
curse.
good.
We have a new curse in town called the injury curse. So
they're-
if you want to enjoy your summer, don't come and play with us.
Or Blankira. Crabs results.
Crabs results. Great weekend for the Crabs. 9 points across the board. First grade claimed the premiership. First place, which is not bad considering they were
Third grade or
chipped-
first grade?
First grade.
Have claimed the premiership.
Yes. Considering they were tipped to finish like 6th by that Zone League football page, which has
Who the fuck believes
mysteriously
that page?
disappeared.
Who believes that page?
Obviously not the people that run it,
Mm.
because they disappeared about 6 weeks in when a certain team was like 5th and another certain team wearing blue was 1st. So,
It wouldn't be red and white checkers, would it?
it could be. But
Greencastle,
unconfirmed.
Gracia?
Maybe.
Hmm.
Maybe. But against Merriweather, 3-0 in third grade, thumper times 2.
Is that his nickname? Or is that his actual name? I hope his first name's Max. Max Thumper.
hard thumper.
Yeah.
It should be in here somewhere, surely. Birds went. Thumper Sutton.
That's his first name.
Well, it's heaps cooler than his last name. Well, Sutton's not a bad last name.
Thumper Sutton. Okay.
Thumper
Love it. I'm sure that's a nickname. It has to be.
I don't know. Comment down below if that's your real name.
Thumper, is that your real name? Question mark.
And Woodger
Lovely.
scored to make it 3-0. Another clean sheet for the Premiership winners. Reserve grade, Elijah Barnes, hat-trick.
Ozzy.
Another clean sheet. Lots of clean sheets around this
Up the
weekend.
gingers.
It's good. And then 6-1, absolute demolition.
Back, baby.
In well, which one's back?
Both.
Yeah, that's right.
Big Neggy.
Will Negline, 4 goals this week. He'd have to be rocketing towards the top of the charts for the Crabs and probably the competition. And the world's best player,
The goal.
Kendra Bryant,
2 goals.
bags 2. Char on fire again at the right end of the season.
He's just been on fire all year. If he doesn't win King Crab, whoever's fucking picking that award needs to have a good hard look at himself.
I assume it's already
And surely he's going to be winning by like 500 votes.
if we've got anything to say about it, and we do have a lot of influence on certain things.
What I will do is I'll put out there now to you, Truckee, if you're listening to this part. When you go and get your trophies made, don't use your card because it probably won't work unless it's got fucking Chandra Bryan on the card. Because I'll take all the money out of there.
Yeah. You're actually being tracked.
So make sure he gets something. If it's not King Crab, get him something. Get him a fucking lobster dinner. I don't care.
Give him a new contract next year worth $8,000.
Yeah.
Oh, $9,000.
That's playing for a different club, though, isn't it?
We can play for the same club. We can do that. Just for one. He's the world's best player.
Yeah, okay. We don't have that kind of money.
We don't, but the Crabs might.
They don't have that kind of money either.
Well, not official money.
Well,
Shifty
Monopoly
money.
money don't count either.
Shifty money.
We'll see. Anyway, that was
No GST.
the Crabs. So, how far off are they from wrapping it up?
They
In
have.
all grades.
In all grades. Yeah. I don't know where to fucking find it. I don't know. I think Norths are first in reserve grade.
Right.
And I think they've all but got it done. So
I can look while we talk about the next thing.
Yeah.
And come back to it.
but I don't know to answer your question.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what the next thing is to continue the conversation. So you better find it quickly.
I mean, you don't know what the next
I don't
thing is.
remember what we do. It changes all the
Oh,
time.
it's fucking binge
Goof of the week.
bullshit.
See, Goof of the week. We moved it.
Yeah, we moved it, so we're not doing that now.
Yeah, so
it's
that's
all
fucked.
stars.
So it's All Stars.
Yeah.
We don't even know what we're doing with that.
No.
Well, we kind of do.
Half. I'll get this up while you're talking about it.
So All Stars this week, we're going to have 2 random picks because
There's not many people left to pick.
no, and the people that we have already picked are falling like flies. So
And, yeah, we could end up with me and you playing a fucking one-on-one game by the end of it.
yeah, potentially if we're fit enough.
What are they?
But,
What are we talking about? Reserve grade.
there's only one reserve grade.
Right, so they're 6 points behind Croatia.
I'd say that's as good as done.
How many games left? 4. 3. 3 left. No, they don't play as many as
They
us, do
play
they?
18.
Right,
So
so
next
one left.
weekend's last weekend.
Well, that's done. So Croatia are at reserve grade prems.
Well, one clap for that.
Fuck.
Third grade,
Oh, that's
miles
done.
ahead.
That
10
was done
points.
fucking 2 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago.
It was. That's why they've already celebrated.
Well, congratulations, Crabbies. Nearly all 3 grades, premiers. We'll talk about it later. Right. All Stars. I haven't done pictures. Didn't have time. Right.
Yeah, didn't have time nor.
Or don't really care.
Nah, it's a lot of work goes into this to get that far with that many names and people.
Yeah, that takes me
Done all
ages.
right. Yeah, so people should be happy. I'm certainly happy.
I wouldn't be. Not with that team.
Oh. Well,
You're picking first, by the way, so I hope that's what you're looking for your phone.
I'm looking. Yeah, I'm looking for my team.
Okay.
In here somewhere. Keep the people on the hook.
On the hook.
Yeah.
They're on the hook with the team you're picking, mate.
C group members. Here we go. I should know who's in my team, shouldn't I? Who's in your team? Can you put your team up?
Oh.
And then I'll pick.
That's my team.
That doesn't help me at all. All right, I got one. Bill Iacono.
Very good. Welcome, Bill. To the losing side.
At least he's not a pedo.
No. Whatever.
That will do.
When it catches up. Still I. Down here with the boys on the bench.
Right there.
Right.
All right, you're up.
So,
Considering I've taken half your list.
oh, you haven't. There's not many people on that list that I wanted. So
Way to make them feel good.
that's why they're on your team, mate. They shouldn't be. And now looking at the winners. Let's just sort this out quickly. Oh,
Oh, the whole fucking field's gone.
not that one. This one.
Wait, oh, no.
There you go.
Big Nobbo Robbo.
Right. He's out in exile.
Oh, because of the great hating of
Yeah,
2023.
he thought he tried to be funny again. It didn't work. So I just said, whatever, can't you not play? So, anyway.
Has he tried to come back?
No.
Oh, all right, he's had enough. All right, see you, buddy.
He said he won't be available anyway, so.
Oh, that's fair enough.
Anywho, let me have a look at the playing roster because all of my selections that were on the original list, I don't even know who's left. It's probably more the point. Right. Ooh, I've actually got a heaps good idea.
Okay.
It's a little bit controversial.
Oh, it's
He
not.
actually played for the club at the start of the year. I want to put Mitch Maidman in. He played 4 games at first grade, and I need a centre back. Glad you didn't think of that.
I did,
And then you fucked it.
but
Got
like
the ball,
early after the podcast last week or the week before.
and then you forgot about it.
Yeah, like
Now you're regretting
that's
it.
not good.
Welcome to the team, Mitchie. He's going to love that he's in our group chat with Sidoti as well. Sidoti actually said he'll play for the club again next year if I got Mitchie to Azzurri Christmas. So there we go. Lockdown Sidoti for 2024.
Well, in that case, you're allowed to have him. Just looking long term for the club.
That team's unbelievable.
That's a good side. That's a very good side.
Especially Evo coming off his best game in a blue shirt at right back.
All right. Back to my team.
Yep. Sure. You even know who's picking? There's not many left.
You're right. There isn't many left.
There's... Oh, I know one. Yeah, I've got one. I got my one.
Well, might have no. Fuck, this is tough.
You have to look
I
at the people.
really should pre-plan.
You should.
No, I know what I'll take. Big balls.
Oh, Joshy
Josh
McGrath.
McGrath. I hope his calf's right because I fucking need players.
You sure you don't want me to put him up here?
All the injured ones could just move up the top there. So.
Big balls, eh? All right. I'll just get fucking Braden to kick him once. He'll be gone.
Oh, yeah, mate. Teflon.
Teflon or fucking rubber, whichever one you want.
It's a good pick for me, I reckon.
Somewhere over here?
Yep, right there. That'll do for
down
now.
here somewhere? Or?
No, next to Dill.
Oh, okay.
He'll be involved at some stage.
You sure you don't want him up here?
No.
Okay,
No,
right.
down the
Just
bottom.
making sure.
Down the
You
bottom.
probably only get a power play out of him anyway. Anyway,
That's all I need. Power play. It's like cricket where they've only got to average 20. No, probably 30. Times that by 11. Around 30 runs. They'll fucking score. I think they need the boys to hit their average.
right. So you blokes are a bunch of vampires, and I'm going to get the Vampire Slayer. Big
Oh,
buffy.
yeah, I like that.
Big buff.
It's a good pick. Really come into his own as of late.
He has. He's sat himself into the 6 in Rezzies. 2 weeks in a row now. And now he's going to come off the bench for the winning team.
Bold strategy, Cotton, calling yourself the winning team. Now, on this, we have a bit of a development. The girls want to be involved as well,
Right.
which I think is a great idea.
We've already got one.
Yeah, well, the rest of them.
Right. So what are you thinking?
Well, I haven't got that far.
Right. Well, that's good. So it's a good...
Because you don't know any of them.
I know some of them.
Yeah, like 3.
Yeah. 3.
Three's more than none, I
Yeah,
suppose.
that's right. I know more than 3. I know the ones that played with Maddie.
Oh, that's fair enough. So what we'll probably do, because they'll be involved in Azzurri Christmas, and this is open to the A grade side as well, I think we just split down the middle, and they pick to be a winner or they pick to be a pedo. So,
Not about it.
being a pedo or being a loser?
Not about the fact you just called women pedos.
They're not.
Oh.
You are.
But you said you split them down. I'm not. Where did that come from? Fucking allegations.
Yeah, no, but I think
Experiment,
either your team or my team,
Mm.
and everyone gets involved, has a good day, and what do you reckon?
Sure. I'm in. Inclusion, mate. That's what we're all about.
100%.
We make it a big day.
Yeah, that's right. It shouldn't just be about my All-Star 11 and Hendo's guys. It should be about everybody in the club.
Yeah, it shouldn't be about your losers and my winners. It should be about everyone winning.
Yeah, sure. Everyone's a winner at
except for your
Christmas. It brings everybody together. As we like to say, La Familia together.
I heard on the grapevine too that the team that you can see on screen now could be featuring as a reserve grade lineup in a couple of weeks. The first grade lineup, because the man that picks a team is the coach that's on my team. That could be having a trial run yet.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
They could be playing against Dudley.
He's got to tinker a little bit.
I just want to see him play.
Yeah, that's fair enough. See if you've made it the right choice.
Yeah. If we could beat Dudley, we could definitely beat
let's
you.
go through it. Ollie's coming back from an ankle. Truck will still be hungover from the
But
premiership.
available is the key word.
Well, yeah, physically. Mentally, maybe not. Cheese will be there. Flano never stops. Got the energy. You got Harry. You know where we stand with Harry. Sadotti, if his groin's still attached to his fucking bone. Evo, if he's not out on the piss.
I want him to be out on the piss and then come to work.
Gone and had a mad
sojourn overseas or something.
choked up bender with over Neil Warnock. Obviously, Mitchie will be back from casino, not the casino, but the casino, not a casino.
No, or could be both.
Yeah, it could be. Brado, he's got glass ankles. He's injured. Lewis Dancer, famously the 50-minute man. Hopefully he doesn't get another tattoo.
That's all right.
And Luke Soch has only got 9 fingers. So, looking good, mate.
3 weeks' time, Sochi will have all 10 back.
You got Obby, as long as he doesn't give himself another concussion.
Runs into a wall.
Yeah, Robbo.
Probably best year in a blue shirt.
Might end up with a sore back with the size of his
And
knob.
Buffy, who just gets about.
Yeah, great
He's
guy.
Adam Cerrone 2.0.
Yeah, I've got nothing bad to say about him. He's actually a really good guy. And then there's Pibbs off to the side, who's obviously
We don't know.
Yeah.
I just don't know who he is.
TBA.
Gotta go.
And then my team, this is Ethan Ward working, Steph
working.
Who knows? Dicko in, Porch in, Brody in, Nash in. Jeez, I've got a lot of ins. Bales in, Asher in, Delhi in, Teeks in, Chris questionable. Barnes in the best form and shape of his life. Addo in, Dill in, Josh.
Not in form, not in shape, not in anything.
He's in A shape.
Large balls.
So that's a lot more physically
Can I ask,
capable than I
Kai
thought.
know when you added him to the group chat, your group chat, did he know what the fuck was going on?
No.
Yeah, absolutely. Did he go, what the fuck have I been added to?
Yes.
Classic.
Did you hear that story? Or
I haven't,
Okay.
but I'm asking.
see if I can find his exact message.
Right. Well, while you're finding that, we're going to move on to everyone's second favourite topic. Whilst I, Uh-oh. It'll catch up.
He did say he wanted to play in the 9.
No, that's fair enough. Just gives a reason for Braden to kick him. Use that took ages. Yeah. The Bijou bullshit this week.
A tough week.
It is a tough week. Probably on topic with the amount of fucking injuries we got. Ice baths. Now, I'm so bougie, it's like, I'm so far bougie that I may as well be overseas. It's the best thing that the club has spent its money on yet.
Oh, by far. By far the best investment. And the boys are getting around it now at the end of the year too. Now that everyone's sore and sorry.
It's a long fucking season, man.
22 games is stupid.
Plus 10.
Oh, mate.
Pre-season
This
games.
is the longest season I've ever been a part of.
I thought we're playing Premier League. Pardon there.
Yeah.
But it's
But of the English variety, not of the zone variety.
mm.
The quality of football certainly isn't there, but the
fact that we've got 20 episodes of this shit coming up.
Yeah, the physicality of getting through fucking 30 games in a season for
Plus
blokes
FFA.
who don't train
Must have fake heart.
Yeah. For guys who don't train nor look after their body, for the most part. I don't speak for everybody, but I certainly speak for myself in saying that.
You definitely speak for me. I don't look after my fucking body.
And
Look at the fucking thing.
yeah, the ice bath has been a godsend. I feel like it should be an advertising point for the club.
I'm going to put my black foot in there on Tuesday night, potentially.
I wouldn't make it a potential. I'd make it a definite.
Means I've got to go there, but...
It's 5 minutes down the road.
I could just put some ice in a bucket at home.
Yeah, you could do that and not have to leave the comfort of your four walls.
Yeah, that's right.
But you don't get to see the boys then, and you don't get to continue to build the culture. Oh, yeah, and you get a manual. Yeah. Can't take it.
I drove home.
Producer's car?
I drove home on...
Yeah, it was very brave
Sunday.
of you. Well,
I had to drive with my heel.
that would have been better than me taking it home and blowing out your clutch. So
I did use my heel to drive.
Oh,
that was the weirdest thing I've ever done in my life. So, yeah, don't have a manual car when you got sore feet.
no,
It's never
Look,
good.
there's a reason why I won't say the G word invented it, but someone invented automatic cars
Not the nationality with G.
for lazy people like me and people who get hurt, but and smart people.
I wish I had it for tomorrow.
You don't see
it.
it. You don't see a smart person drive a manual, do you?
Intellectual.
Yeah, they're all automatics. Never seen a manual Tesla.
Is there even gears in that thing?
One. Drive.
Forward. Anyway, so bougie on the ice bars.
Oh, 100%.
Okay, 4 slot toasters. I've got one, so I have to say bougie.
I've got one as well. However,
Right. What happens if you've got a family of 4?
well, there's no. Oh, good for efficiency when you've got multiple people to cook for. But when I spoke to Dicko about this on the weekend because he reviewed his toaster, said it was pretty good. That's what a toaster does.
Hosts?
Toast. I said if you had a 4-slot toaster or a 2-slot, let's say, because he had 4 slices of toast,
Mm-hmm.
but he only uses 2 slots,
Mm-hmm.
or he only has a 2-slot toaster.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you cook all 4 at the same time, they're cold by the time you eat them.
What?
If you're like a single dude and you cook all 4 pieces of toast at the same time,
Right.
utilising all 4 slots.
Do you not do the stack?
What?
Cook your toast, stack each, put your shit on it, stack each on top of each other.
Yeah,
keep
but
the
toast
heat in,
doesn't take long to go cold.
keep the heat in,
Doesn't work.
eat quicker then.
Well, it could be a thing.
I could eat 4 of them before it goes cold.
Just all in one go.
Sure, stack them.
Bread's not as thick as it used to be.
No, bread's like, now the shit you get from Woolies is like fucking this big. It's fucking dog
it's
shit.
Tough. Are you a thin slice or a thick slice?
No, I like thick. Thick toast slice. Because if you get anything thin shit and you toast it, then you go
and
spread
you
stuff
rip
and
it?
you rip a hole in it.
Yeah. So
That's the fucking point.
I'd prefer thin toast,
Mhm.
thick sandwich.
Thick all around.
You are.
Yeah.
Correct.
And everything. All of the above. Even in my head. Yeah, no, serious. Thick bread through and through.
Yeah, look. I'll go bougie on the 4 slots. I always wanted one. I've got one. I don't use it. I don't use any of the slots.
I barely have toast.
No, fuck. I bought
The toaster gets used for waffles, but it gets used for toast.
over the last 2 years. I've bought 3 packets of those crumpets things. They've gone mouldy before I've even opened them.
True.
So that's how often I
our
use
toaster
it.
literally gets used for waffles.
No, that's good.
That's about it. You know the ones you
Isn't there a
buy?
waffle maker?
No, you buy them pre-made.
Oh yeah,
and you just get them crispy. That's the one.
Yeah, right. All right. Well, as you can see, tough week for bougie or bullshit, but we
Not
got
really.
there.
I mean,
We stretched it out.
people will disagree.
That it was a tough week, or that.
No, they'll disagree on some of those things. Because Dicko was anti-ice bath until this week.
Oh yeah,
He
right.
got in it.
Yep.
There's
And
a video
then
of him getting on it saying it still wasn't good, but he feels better for it.
yeah. Oh look, it's not
It's not
the
comfortable.
most. No, it's not meant to be comfortable.
No.
It's 0 degree water. But yeah, very good for the body. As we've found out,
Well,
we sit here injured.
I used it this week, and here I am. I went to training this week, and here I am. So I went out of my
This is what happens when you
regime, which was doing fuck all and just playing on a Saturday.
call it your superstition or ritual.
Yeah. Fucking hell. You know what it was? I had G Fuel this weekend and not C4. G Fuel's got more in it.
Oh, here's one for you.
No, you need to try a G Fuel. You thought your heart was fucked after C4?
I don't-
G Fuel has another 100 milligrams of
I
caffeine in
don't
it.
need to do that. I don't. For a person who doesn't drink coffee, I don't need to put 7,000
I
cups
thought
of coffee.
C4 was the top. This thing was fucking unbelievable.
from a Metro as well? Or just from anywhere?
Yeah, Metro.
Yeah. I thought Metro sells all the good stuff.
Yeah, they sell the American stuff. The stuff they import.
But
They have Prime now.
yeah, Woolies does as well.
No, but I mean, like, you can buy it out of their fridges.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Prime's not bad. It's actually a nice
Some
drink.
of it's not too bad. The fucking
Like the green
red
one,
one,
that's
the
good.
red one can fuck off. It's gross. Tastes like fucking cough medicine.
Oh, so it's like the Red Starburst?
Yeah, like the cherry flavoured shit.
Cherry.
I don't know how they get tropical punch. That's not tropical.
Cherry's no good.
Cherry's gross.
No.
Fucking bougie bullshit. Fucking cherry Coke.
Cherry Coke.
Go
good.
out. Sarsaparilla out.
Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper out.
Yeah.
All of it. It's got to fuck off.
No good.
So-
And that, I know that will upset some people
Yes.
because some people really like Dr. Pepper and I do not know why.
It's a horrible fucking drink.
I was just about to say, WWE superstars,
Mm.
you know how they look like they're all jacked up, because they presumably are.
Mm.
They're sponsored by C4.
Mm-hmm.
How legal can C4 be if it's sponsoring that business?
It's not that it's illegal.
There has to be something fucking
They're
crooked
just
in
saying
that.
that they shouldn't be giving it to kids. That's the problem.
Kids, they shouldn't be giving it to anyone,
Well,
especially with an
there's the
addictive
same
personality.
there's the same amount of caffeine in a coffee than there is in one of them. That's the thing. You just can't. You're not meant to be giving it to kids.
Couldn't have a coffee then.
It's just all the extra shit that goes with it. It's the fact that it's carbonated. It's got all pretty logos on it. That's what they're collecting them for, and they don't like it.
That's
But I
what
will say,
drew me in. You want to know what drew me in?
pretty colours.
Superhuman energy. It says it on the can. Superhuman energy. And I went, you know what? That's what I need today.
That's what I need today. No, I had the G Fuel one, which said that it was super focused.
You
I was like this.
wired
just
for
fucking-
48
My
hours.
eyes were fucking seeing in the back of my head. They were that
Brad,
good.
are you coming to bed? No.
No, I'm good.
It's like
Yeah. It's like a fucking
on
big
another
night.
planet.
It's like a big night on the C word. Anyway, preview this
on the
week.
caffeine. Big night on the caffeine.
Yeah, that too. The white powder variety. Preview this week's against Uni away.
Return to Ray Watt Oval.
Fucking hell.
That mud pit.
Fucking hate that place.
It's got to be like me and Scott Carney used to have a running joke. We would rate the grounds as you would a racetrack.
Well, at least you read the grounds. I used to rate showers, but
We're giving up on that. There's a lot of shit showers, especially the last
Fucking
few
so
weeks.
many.
Uni, no better. All cubicles.
Exham, I'm still going to say is the best one in Newcastle.
100% it is. Big open space. No brick walls high. Oh, a brick wall kind of hides the last person, but half a decent bloke you step out.
That one's okay there,
have a
but
chat.
because the door is clearly visible. That's the straight line.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, so we used to rate the grounds. Ray Watt could be under sun for 6 months straight, and it would still be a heavy 10.
So you're talking about Valentine.
Yeah.
A camel could fucking
A sparrow.
amazingly, a sparrow could piss on it, like you
Yeah,
said.
and it's washed out. Yeah, we used to say that all the time playing juniors.
Camels could come out because it's that fucking hot. It's like a Sahara desert, and the thing would still be wet.
Correct. So I'm not, well, at the end of the day, in saying that, we have no goalkeeper, so I might be playing this weekend.
What, in goals?
Yeah, just standing there. Well, look how short we are. We've got two goalkeepers. Oh, they can figure it out.
I mean, worst case, if I have to, I'll do it.
No, I'm better chance than you.
We'll see. I'm bigger than you, though.
Yeah, but I
I take up more goal. I
can actually move at the moment. You can't move, so we'll see.
We'll see.
Well, look, realistically, probably both out.
I'm not mad about
Probably
it.
don't care
I really don't
either.
care.
No, I got much better things to do. But
I'm going to go work out how I can play in a moon boot
you can't.
golf.
Or
Pretty sure you can.
yeah, you'd just be like one of those old guys that have one of those
Um,
real stationary swings. There's no lower
I'm thinking
half
about
minutes or
putting some screw plates in the bottom of the moon boot so I can put some screw some of the studs
grips.
in.
Yeah.
I can screw the studs in so they look like golf shoes.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
The old injured boot golf shoe.
Old club foot. Yeah, I'm sure that'll go down well on the wet greens of Murray.
Yep.
So yeah, Ray Watt Oval, the place to be. Certainly not the showers to be. How are we going to go this week? Because
Dunno.
we
What happened last
got.
time?
I think we got pummeled.
That was old
That was
boys' day.
old boys' day. We definitely got pummeled in first grade.
Well, we need to seek revenge, so...
Second grade, reserve grade. I think got pummeled in the second half.
Sure. No, we need to seek revenge.
Third grade.
Don't remember.
Don't
Don't care.
Too far away. Too far gone. Let's just assume we're going to get 9 points. Uni they beat Suns in
Are
third
these guys
grade.
in contention for fucking finals anyway?
Maybe just hanging on.
I wonder if there's any important games to them, whether they'll stack.
Oh, maybe. Maybe.
Not that one.
Not that one. They're
Oh,
they're below us.
They're in contention to fucking go down.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So
Mathematically, they still can.
fuck shit. We're pretty much clear now, aren't we? 9 points. 3 games.
Yeah, one more game to go.
So, yeah, so if Cardiff get beat,
Oh, they got 4.
yeah, if they get beat in that game, as good as done.
Yeah, you want to draw.
No, we don't. We want Cardiff to get beat because then it's
Mathematically impossible.
9 points. 3 games to go.
Yeah. Okay.
And a 25 goal turnaround.
Yes, there. So that's an important game for them.
5 points, 3 games. Yeah. Yeah, they'll
I'll stack reserve
they'll be
grade.
good in reserve grade and first grade.
That was first grade we just looked at. Third grade is...
Oh, was it?
Yeah, that's first grade.
Oh, yeah, because they're getting relegated. And for third grade, they're
They're second, so they don't really care. They're not going to get minor premiers. They can't drop out.
No, but they can affect where they finish.
Oh, they can drop out, actually.
Geez, that's tight.
Cardiff can actually get in there.
8 points down to 7th.
Mm.
Oh, well, have fun third grade.
Our thirds are done.
Oh, very much so.
30 points is what we can get.
Yeah, no, that's go back to our reserve grade for a second. I know that people can't see this, but we'll talk them through it. 24 and it's 30, so 6 points to 5th. Minor miracle.
We needed to beat Warners Bay in that game.
Yeah. So we can jump to 6th this weekend. That would be
it's a big game for us and for the reserve grade game against Uni.
But it would be a very look at that. Oh, geez, that goal difference stinks.
It does. It's what happens when you get
minus
pumped.
22. We still got 24 points. That is a team that doesn't mind going forward, hates getting back. 47 goals conceded. Fuck me dead. That's the second worst in the league.
Next to West Lakes.
West Lakes who stink.
And they scored 2 against us.
Ugh. Oh well, suck shit.
No, so what have we got left? We've got Uni, Mayfield, Dudley.
All above us. Yeah. Look, mathematically, yes. Realistically,
not a chance.
No.
It starts this week. You got to win all games. So
that's right.
Make the results happen from other people. Put their fate in their own hands and watch them choke. That's the way to do it. We've got to just win our games.
And that we do.
Don't like our chances with the amount of injuries we have, but let's just focus on staying up, and next year's a new year.
That's right. That's why I keep asking, how about next year? So third grade scores?
It depends. If we get all the all-age guys...
3-1 Uni.
No, I'm going to go 1-0 loss.
Ooh. Just a shit game.
Yeah, well, it's a shit field. They are shit.
The place on the ladder says otherwise.
They weren't very good on Old Boys Day, but in third grade, we were just bad.
Okay. Oh, I do vaguely remember that. Yeah. Oh, they got a big bloke that looks like you.
Remember that? Yeah, they did. It was my dad. Fucking, it was nil or scrap. Remember, we played with 10 men.
Yes, I do remember that actually.
Because it was like that was the run of the draws that we had against all the top sides in third grade.
I do remember that. So yeah, you half a chance.
Yeah.
You got your work cut out for you, Josh, with no players, but
well, as I said, if he gets the all-age guys,
that does help. So look, I'm still going to be.
Oh, we should talk to Chad about seeing if he can play because eventually their season's over. What finals? When's the finals finish?
Well, that's the thing. They're going to be worried about finals.
When does their finals finish?
They don't start for another 3 weeks.
So do they fall in line with everyone else's finals too?
No, they start the week before, 2 weeks before.
Right. So what? They got 3 weeks off now. They got one more game.
No, they got another game.
One more game, and then what? A week off, then finals.
1 game, 2 games. 1 game, and then. No, I think they roll straight into it.
You said there was 18. They played 17 on the weekend.
Oh, well, they got 1 game to go.
Yeah.
And then straight into finals.
Right.
Which I think they play a 2-legged system like us.
Does this season
because
ever finish?
they came first, they'll get the week off.
Does this season ever finish?
No, I don't think so. It'll finish like early
literally,
September.
this season's going to finish, and we're going to be like not even 3 weeks away from starting the next one. By the sounds of it, fuck me dead.
Well, our comps finals don't start until the start of September, and then it goes through to the end of September, start of October.
It used to finish the first weekend in September.
Yeah, it's horrible. Horrible.
I'm glad.
That's what happens when you put 12 teams in a comp and fucking 8 of them stink.
No, that's what happens when you put top 5 on it.
Oh,
Because you're adding an extra fucking 2 weeks.
yeah, so you get a
straight away.
week off and then you go to play.
No, they
Is
get 2 weeks off, don't they? First, the team that comes first, because you got to play 2-leg final.
it a 2-legged?
It's 2-leg finals the whole way through.
Oh, that's
So dumb. So that you get the first team comes first, gets a fucking fortnight off to think about it.
hate that.
I don't get it. Anyway, yeah, reserve grade. I'm just going to rattle them off now. Reserve grade 2-1 to them. First grade, well, the vibes are back. 3-0 us.
3-1 down, 3-1 down. 2-all.
That's from third grade up or first grade down?
Third grade up. Actually, no, you're right. The vibes are back. 3-1. We'll concede first, but we'll have the mental fortitude come back.
Is there anyone that's, other than Braden, not available for next week? That was on the team on the weekend.
Sadotti, maybe.
He's been saying he's been sore for like 6 weeks, mate. I don't think it's going to change.
Well, that's why I'm saying maybe. Strong maybe.
Right.
The rest of them should be in. I think.
Yep. Good.
But I could be wrong.
Because that was the best we looked all year.
Yep.
And I know it was against West Lakes and they're not a very good fucking opposition, but last time we had a 3-all draw against them, so...
Yeah, that's right. We actually, shifted the ball around well.
It looked like we played well.
Yeah, looked
anyway,
like we knew what we were doing.
That's the week.
That is the week.
What's on your mind?
A little bit
so
longer
we can
this
get
week.
out of here.
Remember the other week I mentioned the bin chickens in the tree? Drove past the same tree today.
No bin chickens.
Nah, still there.
Oh.
I don't know whether it's the same ones or...
Haven't left.
Well, it's just, I thought it might have been a one-off.
Mm-hmm.
Turns out it wasn't. That
Right.
must be their home in the tree. Give me a home
No
among
bird.
the bin chicken tree.
No bird.
Yeah. So
And
there's
what a
that.
flightless bird, as I now know.
Well, they might have climbed up there.
With their nose.
Yeah, just like single-legged it up the fucking...
Just hooked it. Just a little fucking...
Oh, yeah, like the Batman fucking...
What's them things you use to climb a fucking ice wall?
Oh,
you
like
know, the ice pick kind of thing?
Pick, yeah.
Yeah, so they use their nose and their feet.
Oh, yeah. I
It's like
that. Yeah. 3 points of contact.
Yeah.
Safety first, kids. That and saw the Barbie movie last night.
Margot Robbie was on your mind.
She was terrific in the movie. The movie itself
What the
was
fuck's
good.
it even about? I know it's about Barbie, but like, is there a storyline? Or is
It's more the message in the background. It's
Margot Robbie gets a gear off.
No, she doesn't actually.
Oh.
She's stereotypical Barbie, and stereotypical Barbie doesn't get naked.
Stereotypical Barbie's also got no bits.
She does mention that actually.
Oh.
Yeah, it gets a start. She walks up to these.
Just
I
like
won't,
Ken.
spoiler alert. If you haven't seen it, you want to see it, don't listen to this bit. She walks up to a work site thinking like it's like Barbie Land. So Barbie Land, it's all run by the Barbies, and the Kens are second. So it's female dominated, men are small. Goes to the real world, and then says, this sounds like a double entendre that you're giving me, but I don't have a vagina. And then she walks off, and that's the scene. So to answer your question, no, she doesn't have any
I hope
bits.
producer Matty doesn't ask me to go to this.
Fucking good movie.
Yeah, sounds it.
They break the fourth wall a few times, and John Cena's in it. He's a mermaid, or merman, if you would.
You're not making it better, right? It's a fucking Jesus. Just fucking keep digging, mate.
No, I enjoyed it.
Okay, well, that's good. I'm glad that was on your mind, and I'm glad that I can't share that with you.
Wouldn't mind going to see Oppenheimer.
I've heard that that's good.
Yeah.
For one reason and one reason only. There's a 15-minute thing in it.
Oh, in. So
15 minutes too, not just a little, 5-second thing.
Yeah,
It's
right,
a
proper.
full fucking,
just like camera up in the corner, like
sure. Like the guy sitting in the corner playing with himself kind of vibe.
Well, that'll be us, but so Teagues wants to go and see Barbie again. So producer Maddie and her can go to that.
Except the fact that I have to go watch Barbie twice because Oppenheimer goes for 3 hours.
Yeah, it'd be right.
You gotta go to a 3-hour movie to watch a 15-minute scene.
I'll probably only just go and watch it. Is it early on?
It's in the middle, so we'll go halfway through.
Oh, that's all right. Hour and a half. That's all I've got attention span wise. So,
We'll go play putt-putt or something, then go there after.
yeah, I can tell you about the first half of the movie, but not the second half.
No, won't even do that. Just go and watch the bit. Just get old
Just
love
time
Vegas
it.
when it's
Yeah,
ready to go.
yeah, that's right. Give us you get an Outlook reminder for a meeting 15 minutes before.
Fucking put in Microsoft Teams. Fucking hell.
Oh, good stuff.
Well, that's it.
That is it.
I'm fucking glad that's over. It's been a long week.
It's been a long week.
It's Monday.
Will continue to be a long week.
It's only Monday. I had today off and it's been a long week, so
What do you got on this week?
probably have tomorrow off too with me fucking foot, so we'll see what happens.
Nice.
So heaps more Overwatch.
Oh, all right.
Back into
Never
it.
played that.
It's great.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
Playing heaps of it. So
Good. Yeah, you got nothing else to do, so
nah, that's right. Well, I could have done heaps of shit today, but that didn't happen.
it's not worth it.
Couldn't be bothered.
Yeah, all right. Like, subscribe, ding the bell.
Do all that.
Comment
things,
below if you want to be on the podcast.
and we'll wait for Kira's response.
And buy tickets to Trivia Night.
And we might buy Goldfish.
Might, definitely, yes.
Okay.
Peace out.